I graduated from Princeton University in New Jersey in 2018, and for my first year after college I worked in a neurosurgery lab at UCSF. I did research on studying the anatomy of brain tumors, cerebrovascular diseases, and having that experience, I wanted to experience something more clinical with the person. I wanted to incorporate that individual element into my learning, and again, that's part of the reason why I'm volunteering here at AlmaVia.
Well, your hand does look less swollen than last time.
I wanted to do something where I build relationships with individuals, and reflecting on my hospital volunteering, I thought that I wanted something more long-term, and that's where I realized that volunteering at an assisted living community would be helpful for me. And yeah, I found AlmaVia. I came here, I started early August, and I've been volunteering throughout the week.
Where did you go to college?
Cal.
Oh, yes, Cal. Where's Cal? What city is Cal in?
Berkeley.
Berkeley.
I would say my volunteering experiences and the goals of my volunteering can be summarized in 3 words. I would say learning, service, and advocacy. Learning because volunteering here, spending time with the residents here, gives me the opportunity to sort of learn and practice some of the basic skills for a physician, demonstrating compassion, empathy, promoting dignity at some of our residents' most vulnerable moments. It also gives me a chance to sort of firsthand witness the clinical manifestations of these neurological disorders and diseases that I've been studying and that I'm very passionate about. So seeing that in person, interacting with the residents, building relationships with them has been tremendously meaningful for me. Advocacy, so that's a really big part of my life and one of the biggest reasons why I want to become a physician. There's one resident in our community who speaks Korean, and she only speaks Korean, Japanese, and a little bit of English. Being the only person in this building who knows how to speak Korean is very meaningful. I go down and I'm able to talk to her in Korean. I'm able to communicate her needs to the resident assistants here. There was a time when she was in pain. As someone who might not speak English as well, it's hard for her to communicate it to their RAs. And so listening to what she has to say in Korean and then talking to the nurses here, the RAs here, so that was a very meaningful experience.
Great, sounds good.
I spent a lot of time with one of our residents here who's been here for a long time. Fortunately, he passed away recently. I got to see him every single weekday. I spent at least 2 hours with him every day, and you might wonder, what could there be to talk about for 2 hours every day? But he was truly an incredible person. Yeah, again, through that kind of experience in a care environment like this community, it gives me the opportunity to, again, show that compassion, because some of these residents, as we know, are oftentimes at their most vulnerable moments. And I think it's truly a privilege to be able to interact with residents here.